Natalie, before we dive into details, it helps to clarify your overall vision. Are you imagining a grand celebration or something more intimate and understated? I'm definitely leaning toward a mid-size gathering around 100 guests. I'd prefer a relaxed but elegant atmosphere, maybe with lots of natural elements. What do you think about focusing on a garden theme?
A garden theme sounds enchanting and gives us plenty of flexibility with decor and venue. First of all, that will help us narrow down locations and set the tone for the event. Let's consider how the theme influences our next steps.
Absolutely. I'd love for the colors to reflect the outdoors, maybe cream and sage green. It would be lovely if everything felt cohesive, from invitations to table settings.
Now that we have a vision, the next major decision is the venue and date. These two factors shape everything else. Have you and Alex considered specific dates or locations?
We're both drawn to late April, hoping for mild spring weather. I'd rather have the ceremony outside if possible, but I'm concerned about unpredictable rain.
That's a common worry, especially for outdoor events. It might be a good idea to look for venues offering both garden and indoor spaces as a contingency plan. Once the venue is secured, we can move on to informing guests.
Yes, that flexibility would give me peace of mind. Let's prioritize venues with solid backup options in case of bad weather.
Let's discuss the guest list. Since the size directly impacts budget and planning, have you started drafting a preliminary list?
We've made a rough list, aiming for about 100 people, but it's already tough to trim. I'd prefer to keep it intimate, but family expectations are making it tricky.
Balancing your preferences with family input is always challenging. Once the list is finalized, we'll send out save the dates and manage RSVPs. Automated RSVP platforms can help streamline responses and dietary needs.
That sounds efficient. I was thinking maybe we could include online RSVP links to track everything in one place.
Now, after finalizing the guest list, the next step is sending out save the dates. These set the tone for the entire celebration. Do you have a style in mind?
I'd love something elegant, yet simple, perhaps a cream card with sage accents, matching the overall color scheme. I'm not too keen on anything overly ornate.
That's a timeless choice. After save the dates, we'll design formal invitations, including key info like venue, timings, and RSVP details. This sequencing keeps guests informed well in advance.
Exactly. It's important everyone feels included from the start, especially those traveling from out of town.
Let's move on to budgeting since every decision ties back to finances. How are you and Alex approaching budget allocation for different aspects: venue, catering, decor?
We're prioritizing venue and food, but I'd prefer not to overspend on decorations. I was thinking we could use seasonal flowers to save costs while keeping things fresh and beautiful.
Smart move. According to a 2022 survey, couples spend nearly 40% of their budget on venue and catering. By using local florals, you channel funds toward guest experience instead of extravagance.
That makes sense. I'd rather focus on quality food and a welcoming atmosphere than elaborate centerpieces.
Speaking of food, have you and Alex discussed catering style? Some couples opt for formal plated dinners, while others go for buffets or food stations. What are your thoughts?
I'd prefer a buffet. It feels more relaxed and gives guests choices, especially for dietary restrictions. Plus, it encourages mingling during the reception.
Great point. Buffets can accommodate vegetarian, vegan, and allergen-free options more easily. After catering is decided, we'll coordinate tastings to finalize the menu.
Perfect. I want the menu to reflect us as a couple, maybe with a few favorite family recipes included.
Once we have confirmed RSVPs, we'll tackle the seating arrangement. Strategic seating ensures guests feel comfortable and conversations flow. Do you have a seating preference: assigned tables or open seating?
I'm leaning toward assigned tables to avoid confusion. It would be lovely if we could mix family and friends at each table to encourage new connections.
That's a thoughtful approach. Studies show assigned seating boosts guest satisfaction by 27%. After finalizing the chart, we'll print place cards to help guests find their spots easily.
Excellent. I'd rather not have anyone feeling left out or scrambling for seats.
Let's return to your theme and color palette, since these elements tie everything together visually. Beyond cream and sage, do you want to incorporate any accent colors or motifs?
I was thinking maybe we could add hints of gold for a touch of elegance, but nothing too flashy. I'd love to weave botanical patterns into the stationery and table decor.
That creates a cohesive, sophisticated look. Research from event planners suggests consistent color schemes enhance guest experience and make photos more visually striking.
Exactly. I want the photos to feel timeless, not tied to fleeting trends.
Once the essentials are set, we can focus on entertainment. Would you prefer a live band, DJ, or something more unique, such as an acoustic ensemble?
I'm not too keen on a traditional DJ. I'd rather have a small jazz band for the cocktail hour, followed by curated playlists for dancing. It would be lovely if we could include a few surprise performances.
That's a creative idea. Personal touches like live music or guest performances make weddings memorable. After entertainment is booked, we can consider interactive elements, such as photo booths or games.
Guests always remember those unique experiences, so I'd love to brainstorm more ideas in that vein.
As we approach the finish line, sequencing is crucial. First, we'll confirm all bookings, then create a detailed timeline for the big day. How involved would you like to be in managing the final logistics?
I'd prefer to hand over most day of coordination to you, so I can relax and enjoy. But I'd love to review the timeline beforehand to ensure nothing's overlooked.
Absolutely. I'll prepare a master schedule ceremony, reception, speeches, and key transitions so everything runs smoothly. Once that's done, we'll do a final walkthrough together to catch any last-minute details.
That sounds perfect. With your expertise, I know the day will come together beautifully.